Hey folks, I'm back. I'm Panda. Nice to meet you back. Kitchen roll. I thought I had kitchen roll
I
here.
smell like
Not
pee.
again. He's done it again. He's done it third time. What about a kitchen roll? Ah, no, it's not. Wipes.
Boomba.
Boomba. Boomba.
Boomba.
Boomba. Right, third time lucky. Second one is louder. Can't be. He's using the same redeem. Maybe. Maybe not.
Boomba.
Well, there you go. You get a louder one anyway. Should hit my 25 streak too by now. Oh, you taking the piss? It genuinely worries me though that people like Ace and Ash and whatever that have got two or three, well, 200 stream streak between the two of them, and you're like, has that just fucked it up for them? Have I just totally ruined that? Appreciate everybody sticking around whilst I fuck about with these things. 24 to 25 from first time you stream today. Yeah, Ash talked about this. It's not each and every stream. I think you've got catching at least one stream within 24-hour period. Something like that. She did figure it out because she was I think she was going to like a concert or something, and she was concerned that she was going to lose. And I streamed randomly one weekend or Friday or something like that, or she couldn't get to see the full stream. One of those. Not on the right stream. There we go. It's actually really like more comfortable than that wooden block anyway. Get a couple of coats with this. Appreciate everybody, but I am sorry because you're going to get another set of ads soon as well. And that's not me trying to get more subs, I promise. He's back. I'm back. You're back. He's back. We're all back. It was when he took that half day probably and went live during. Yeah, why not? I love doing that. I feel like that's the start of me doing what I actually want to do, right? Getting away from the bullshit that is work. Coming out, hanging out with you guys. This wee one down here. I'm front. I'm side. I am feel. But what's everybody been up to? What have we been playing? What have we been doing? What have we been doing at the weekend? Gone over, but that's fine because we need to paint that bit grey tonight anyway. Bit of mist there. Rimworld. God, you're all over the place, aren't you? I can't focus on that many different games. Rimworld's a proper grind, isn't it? Dying in the heat. Banda's been doing fuck all. Chilling with your broken elbow. Playing much PZ? Playing a rip-off of COD Zombies. A rip? What, on like Roblox or something? I think I watched Grimwave play that rip-off of COD you're talking about. I cannot remember what he was calling it, but he got like a key, an early key for it or something like that, key mailer or whatever. And it was exactly like round based, repairing windows, buying guns off the wall, which is what they need to go back to with COD, right? That was the fun thing about COD Zombies. Wait, did he say zombies? Yeah, he did. You couldn't see any of that there. Then Michael's zombies. What? I played the Horde event, but paid for it the next day, so not been back. Oh, really? Were you hurting? Like, I couldn't even watch that. I was, we were very busy. Had Brazil, had somebody else up. Was it Isla? I'm sure I had him up as well if he was on it. Just tabbed up on the computer, but I was not next to the computer at all. Was that yesterday or Sunday? Uh, was it Saturday? Was it? Is this Tuesday? Wasn't that long ago, was it? want to play, especially since some of my friends don't have COD Black Ops 3. Is that the latest one? I've completely given up with COD, I'm not going to lie. There's far too many, they're far too costly. There's not enough content in them to justify the price tag. They're all the fucking same. Unacceptable! Hey, Misery!
Acceptable. What? Unacceptable!
No video for some reason. Got a cattle and, you got a cattle and rice farm? Wait, what? Cattle and rice farm and an abundance of food, so I'm hoping everyone will survive winter. On what? Oh, RimWorld. Fuck. I was well confused. I was like, on COD, you can have cattle and rice farms. How you doing, Misery? Got everything sorted with the car? Or as sorted as can be? I really like the idea of RimWorld. I just can't get over the graphics on it. That is what's stopping me 100%. And I'm still waiting on the evaluation coming through, which will go for the deposit on the new one. She may get. Wait, what? They're not going to give you money to scrap it. How does that work? Which will go for the deposit. I don't know if I've ever had to Soren a car. Not Soren. Is it Soren? Never been in that bad an accident that the car's been a write-off. Can you see any of this? Not really. Okay. Right. Silver. Metallic. We've got plate mail metal. Oh, really? I'm such an idiot, man. Of course. That's what insurance is for, right? Don't know how much it's valued at. Or do they evening ace? How does it work? Is it based on, it's not based on the value of the car, is it? How important is it to make sure you do all the bronze bits first, for example? If we miss a bit, can just go back and touch up. Mount the camera so that handheld thing you got, no matter what way you turn it, so you can see it. We just seeing it standing up. What do you mean? You need to mount the camera to that handheld thing. Oh. God, that'd be a bloody weight. Imagine having to, so that'd be coming off here and going round. It's such an awkward thing painting on stream. I feel like I'd probably zoom in back in again. So, I'm just bouncing ideas out there. Don't stifle my creativity. No, it is a real concern every time I'm
being creative.
okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have some work to do.
I have work to do. So, okay. Videos are just well delayed. Hoping around 6 or 7 grand. What was it? Was it an X Trail? Going rate for her spec on year X. Yeah, X Trail is around 8G. Okay, that's not bad. And that's wait. So what's stopping? Why don't people just do that? Write their cars off more often. So, but they can't give you the value of the car if it's a write-off, though. Surely. It's fine. Right, chainmail. I think what we're going for now is the silver parts. Yeah. There's quite a bit we can do, actually. I think I'm going to use this rather than a grey. Yeah, we'll use plate mail. I have to give you what the car is insured for within the boundaries of what the current market value for the car. Oh, really? Have you written off a few cars then? Like I say, that's the kind of thing you don't really know until you need to know, right?
Let's talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. What about buttered sausage?
That's not your jam. It's not your thing. You don't like it?
It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
Kiss it on the lips. Streams are well delayed, man. Where's my images? Desktop, Warhammer miniatures. This guy. So we're going for maybe mixing what? Maybe putting the metallics on here is a bad idea because it seems to be like separating it. Maybe that's only meant for the acrylics. No, she has. Oh, she has. See, I've crashed a few cars when I've like fell asleep at the wheel or whatever. Luckily, never crashed into anybody. It's all just been walls that I've crashed into. Oh man, this is just so satisfying adding the different colours on, building up these layers. Shiroto for McGann went into back of a car with tow bar again. Would have been cheap to sort out with insurance, but because it was radiator and engine bay plastics, then cost of hire till it was fixed. It got wrote. not bring it through? Did you take it away and then you're bringing it back to make it look like Thank you. It's not fun, even just crashing on your own. Shakes you up for a while. Was it like an honest mistake sort of thing, or she texting or something? I think it was just her in the car as well. There's no kids of that. Not very steady. Is that bottom part as well? Yeah. Well, I better note my monitor got picked up by the couriers today. I thought you had it already, so should have it by Thursday. I thought you had it already from the conversation on Discord. Obviously not, but how long has that been then? I think you didn't get it from like on a next day delivery because you've been talking about it for a while, haven't you? I think Panda, we can. The way I'm doing this, I realize that we can go back and touch up some bronze bits afterwards. Like I'm already seeing I forgot to do that little vial down there, which is oh god, where's the camera? This wee one. That should be bronze as well. That's looking cool. When I ask Paint how long it takes him, maybe he doesn't give that information away. But how long does it take him to paint a mini? I've gone over, but I can see how I can fix that. Can't see it, but took me 36 hours to paint a Boromir. Josh Sandvich. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's going, man. This is like what, my third ever session of painting the same miniature. So please, any tips, any help you can provide, I'm all for it. I'm all ears. I know everyone's got their own styles and whatnot, but I like to absorb it all, then make decisions. Oh shit. The 21 power from Lord of the Rings mini, but I did non-metallic metals. Non-metallic metals. I feel like that needs a bit more explanation. Why non-metallic metals? Remember, I'm an absolute noob. I have no idea about painting. This is all new to me. I don't really know much about anything, do I? About cars, about politics, about painting. I just keep myself to myself, do what I need to do, and that's about it.
Let's talk about buttered
1987.
sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what
I
it
know a bit
does,
about buttered
why is it
sausage.
doing what it's doing. Get it out of my face. What about
Buttered?
buttered sausage?
That's not your jam. It's not your thing. You don't like it?
It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
Huh? What stuff? Lavender stuff. Not that bad. Non-metallic metal is basically painting metal using non-metallic colours. I'm trying to make it look like metal by just having like greys and stuff. Trying to get out of the rut. Are you lost the inspiration or don't know what to paint next? I'm dabbling with non-metallic metal, but need to actually give it a proper try. Politics can suck a Bobby. You got that right. It's just such a waste of time, I think. Brush is split. Gives more control over lighting in other areas. Yeah, that's the bit I'm scared about. Is all the highlights and the shading, and that's the bit that I'm like, oh man, where do I even start? This brush keeps splitting. painted Gilman Primarch of the Ultramarines at the start of June and just stopped after him, just being defeated with it. I can't wait for the. I'm excited to go and get the new Space Wolves and paint up some of them. I really want to paint the. Is it Bjorn the Felon or something like that? The Dreadnought. But I also want to paint like it's all of them really. All the new Space Wolves ones look absolutely awesome, and obviously they're all sort of based on North mythology, right? So I've got that interest. But yeah, I want to try those. But I think you can only get them in store. I could be wrong. But I think from the little bit of research I did, the new ones can only be. I could be talking absolute shite. That's the fun bit. What the highlights and shit. That's the bit that worries me. It's all a process. Start with chunky and edge highlighting. At the end of the day, they are your models. The only person you need to impress is yourself. It might tickle your fancy. I'm starting to build my second army, going for Emperor's Chip. Do you play it or just paint it? My brother was asking that today because he was like taking the mick a bit, and I was just like, "No, I'm just painting it. No interest in playing it. Just like the idea of painting them now." I think these pipes. No, they're more black. Would I paint the sword or the knife? Just watching. No, he has done that and then made it darker. Yeah, I want to get Lehman Russ as well. I think is it 10th? I think that's the 10th. What do you call it? 10th generation? 10th something? So I'm trying to learn all the different armies and the different groups or whatever. I'm playing a bit of. I finished Space Marine, the first one. I've been playing a lot of Gladius and Rogue Trader. That was only a tenner, so I got that with my Twitch money. You play and paint. Second Space Marine game is dope. Yeah, no, I don't have the cash for that just now. That's like 20 odd quid. But yeah, Rogue Trader was on sale. And I know Hosty was saying the fuck. Lex Imperialis? Fellow Scottish painter. I don't think I sound that Scottish. I have to sort of adjust my accent quite a bit for work because I speak to Italian people, French people. The place I work is all over the place, right? So I'm on teams with a lot of different people. So I kind of try and slow down and say my words a bit clearer than maybe I naturally do. Then that's just paid off. That's me being there 11 years. So I've just constantly been trying to like tone down the Scottish accent, you know. There's a wee pipe under here. Is that a wee hole in the pipe? Oh, just start literally like 3 weeks, and I've only been streaming this once a week. So I've done like 3, maybe 4 sessions of painting this, and we've only got this far, right? Spent a whole stream building it. Took me like 3.5 hours to just put it all together. But I've been so excited to get back to painting this because I only stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights, and the rest of the time with the family. And this is sitting here on my desk all day when I'm working. I'm looking at it like, oh man, I can't wait. But I'm very lucky though. This was donated to us by unknown host, along with a host, no pun intended, a host of other Death Guard, Plague Marines, Dark Tide. That's one I don't have. Quicker and quicker. Yeah, he was appreciative. I think you were the other guy that said got him back into the hobby, right? I'm pretty sure it was you, and because I'd been asking him about painting and techniques and whatnot, pretty sure you were the other culprit. Have I caught? I don't think I've caught one of your streams, though. Have I? I'm trying to think. There's been that many people that I've been following recently that have that paint. I don't know if I have. See your wee tin of iron brew on your desk there. Tell me you're Scottish without telling me you're Scottish. Yeah, no. So I've been playing. I just finished the first Space Marine. I'm loving Gladius. Actually, really liking Gladius. And Rogue Trader's a bit different. I've played about an hour or two of it. I'll probably get more into it as I understand what's going on from the lower side of things. I think I'm going to paint the blade. Yeah, I think I'm going to paint the blade. What I'm really looking forward to doing is getting these effect paints, data system glow, in some of these vials. I think I know what to do. I think I need to paint it white underneath and then put that on top. I think that's what we need to do. 4-player co-op set in the 40k universe. What's like a story based? It was. I usually. Why did it ask me to pin your message? I stream 3 nights a week. Tonight was meant to be one of them, but I couldn't be arsed. It's been a long day. I know that feeling, man. Yeah, no, I've got a family as well. So I've got 3 kids and the missus, and 3 streams a week is sort of the limit, right? I'd love to do this all day, but unfortunately, I do also have a day job, and this is my time to do me, right? On different sides of games, there is a loose story. You have classes to pick from and go at it against hordes of enemies. First child, nice. You're in for a ride there, because man, I remember our first. Everything they tell you, just throw it out the window, man. It is an absolute shock. Like, they don't prepare you for half as much as what they should. I remember walking out of the car park after, the missus had given birth and been checked and all that stuff. Obviously, we were released, right? And we were just walking along the car park with this little potato in a basket, and we're like, who trusted us? Who said you are viable parents? Like, you know, we were what? I was what? 20? What am I? 34. My eldest is 9. Somebody do the math there. 23? 25? I was 25. So, still a bit of an idiot. This chainmail, isn't it? This stuff under here. Is that rib on the... Yeah, they're meant to be that as well. But that's cool, man. Excited. When did he say? Later this year. Do you know if it's a boy or girl? I think that's chain. Yeah, it looks like chainmail. I'm feeling glonky. Oh, because you're a little cone. Like bad glonky or good glonky? Man, TikTok is getting absolutely no view there whatsoever. Bit of both. That is, I told you, man. I told you. That was too much. I genuinely wish we could send one to Panda just to see if it's just us. Yeah, I don't think I'm meant to put this metallic paint on this because it's separating. Is that right, Josh? I've put metallic on this wet palette. Is that wrong? I got a feeling it's not what you're meant to do. Is that why you're not coming through and doing your diamond thing? Sitting here waiting for you. What other bits should be metal? I don't think there's any other bits that need... Who's talking? Josh, that's you talking. Stop. Your last stream just started in my ear there. Turn that off. How we found out we're having a girl.
Boomba.
Give it a good mix. It depends how long it's been on there. About half, 20 minutes, something like that. Maybe less. Maybe more. Something about that. I think we're good with the metal though. I don't really know what else should be metal. Well done. But all paints will separate on a wet palette after a while. If it is happening quickly, then you might have too much moisture in the sponge. I haven't added water to this in 3 weeks. So, don't know if you can see. It's not too bad. But anyway. Right, metal. Maybe those little bits actually on the back. Yeah, maybe these little bits on the back. Plan on painting tomorrow night, so if I see you, I will show what I've worked on recently. Nice. I will either be painting or playing. I don't know, I might start Rogue Trader. The thing is, everyone will be streaming the new DLC, and I haven't even played the actual game. So I could just go to Gladius, or I could just do PZ. Or I could just do this. Don't know. But yeah, it's a problem if you're Scotland as well, and it sounds like we've got very similar stream schedules. Ugh. I think that'll do. Now we'll do the bone. So one thing for Road Trader, shit ton of reading, be prepared. Well, like dialogue or lore stuff. Bah. So it's like the lore stuff in like, I don't know, Fallout or something like that. I didn't read any of that. I could not be arsed reading that shit. But strangely, probably won't mind it. Because I'm trying to learn all the lore on this, right? Because I don't have a clue about Warhammer stuff, so I'm trying to learn it all. Probably wouldn't mind it. Lower budget. A lot of the dialogue is done through reading text. Oh, so there's no voiceover. Look at your phone. I can, it's using the camera. Is it WhatsApp? Not all the time. Oh, William. Big thing I'd recommend audiobooks I've listened to in 30 this year. Got any recommendations? I've been like Googling like Warhammer lore, Warhammer for beginners. I think I've got a skeleton. I'm sure I've got a skeleton. Have I? Yeah, skeleton bone. Get that on these skulls. Always the way of it, yeah. Wish this was the day job. Do you just paint for yourself or do you do commission stuff? There's the Horus Heresy series, the Eisenhorn trilogy. Like a particular faction, look into their books. Yeah, I like Space Wolves so far, and I like the Death Guard, just like the look of these Plague Marines. And Biologist Putrefiers and whatever else. Nurgle. Chaos God. William. Also, Luton09 on YouTube. He does amazing long form lore videos. Ideal. That is the kind of thing I can have on in the background whilst working. Let me highlight it. What are you saying, Luton09? Ah, fuck off. He looks tiny there. William, I mean, our rabbit. Arbrights. Dark Tide Deep Dive. Subscribe. The Death of Yarrick. Cool, thanks, man. Astartes. What if Astartes never existed? That's like, what if Paul Atreides was never born? The galaxy burns. Where do they get all this footage? There's no films, right? There's no like... Where does all this footage come from that they... I've watched a lot of these lore videos and there's like really high quality... What the fuck is 40k? Beginner guide and all factions. So there we go. That's the one. Get that in the save to library. Perfect. Just for myself, I ain't confident enough for commissions yet. Yet being the keyword, man. You need to get back into it. And you need to show off that shit. Have you got Instagram and stuff? The stuff I can see that you've done. Should have done that. Yeah, absolutely, man. Should be free to post a link. Rbytes equals RBTs. How? How the fuck is Rbytes RBTs? RBTs. RBTs. Nah, that's Rbytes, man. Just from diabetes. Yeah, you said it, not me. I think I need to learn what brushes to use. I feel like I'm not using the right brush. I feel like this might be too thin. Sandwich miniatures. I wondered about that. I did ask Hosty about this. I was like, should I have another channel just for the miniatures? He said no. But then I was thinking about people like Gaz Minis, and he's got Gaz Gaming and Gaz Mini. He doesn't do it anymore, I don't think, but damn. Inquisitors as well. I was trying to ask Hosty about Inquisitors. They look cool, and that's what he said to me. He says, "Go with the armies. Go with the models that you think look cool." And I seen an Inquisitor and Space Marines. Duh, look at that chainsword, man. That time you went to to Warhammer World. Holy shit! Is that Tyranids? Is that what you call them? There's like 4-armed skeleton thing, dinosaur type things. Oh, you painted a dreadnought. See, I want to do the Space Wolf version of that. Fan made animations and a shit ton of great artwork out there. I think I have a Death Guard on there as well. One of the first posts. Keep it separate to personal stuff. Rule of cool. Oh, rule of cool. Oh wow. Who the hell is that? Have you like custom? Is that a custom? What do you call it? Build or something? Because I think I've got that model, but his head doesn't look like that. Because I recognise the little Nurgles on the deck and on his shoulder or his horn thing. Kill team box for them. Kill team box. See, I think I'm hoping I can get that grimy look that you've got there. Because it looks very clean, right? I think you just make it all like that and then you just shove some wash over it. I'm hoping that's going to make it pop. He was on my kill team. I got the kill team starter set. Came with 2 kill teams, one of normal Space Marines and one of Death Guard. Yeah, like I said, I was very lucky. Obviously, Hosty very kindly donated us a whole pile, and so I've got Death Guard, Plague Marines, I think you call them, some champion guy, icon bearer. I've got one of those is it a bloated drone or blighted drone or something? Which I seen right towards the end of Space Marines when I was playing it. I was like, I've got that. That's going to be cool. There's this like big snail thing as well, which I'm quite excited to paint. I was saying, like, normally I would go for like the heroes, right? Normally, like, you're just drawn towards like the good guys, but on this, I was like, nah, these guys look cool. So I'm gonna eventually I'll have a scene because I am going to do a diorama, like, you know, scene of Death Guard and Space Wolves, and maybe some orcs because I've been seeing a lot of orcs, and I'm like, oh, so maybe throw some orcs in there as well. I get bloated too sometimes. I know, no shame. You should play Bolt Gun. Well, we got gifted Bolt Gun, but I can't play it. Well, I can. It does a really weird. I've got a 34-inch ultra wide monitor as my main monitor, 3440 by 1440, and when I launch Bolt Gun, it like goes really weird in that half of it is off the screen, but it's nowhere to be seen. So I can't go into the settings and change it to be like a windowed or change it to the other monitor that I've got. So what I need to do is unplug my 34-inch when I get around to playing Bolt Gun. But yeah, Marvel had an extra key for it and was like, "Hey, you want this?" And I was like, "Well, I wouldn't say no." And then I feel really bad now because I can't actually play it. Well, like I said, I can, right? But it's just that thing of like, oh, I've got to unplug that monitor, plug it back in, change the display, change all the settings just to get to play that game. What I could do, actually, is just play it on the laptop. There we go. There's the problem. More solutions, less problems. I don't know. I'm not even adding water. That's the problem. I'm not adding water to it, so it's too thick. And then it's going on all glonky. um, Such a hassle to put in a new monitor for 3 minutes. Would you... Hey, it's the path of least resistance, right? That's what everybody takes, regardless. That's why we have like TV remotes and things, right? Because you could get up and change the channel, but that's just a hassle. So probably what you'll do is just sit there and bear with whatever it is you're watching if the remote's nowhere to be seen. So you know exactly what I'm talking about, man. Oh man, this is so cool to see all the bits come to life. Can I water that down a wee bit more? I haven't owned a telly in like 15 years. I don't actually. Yeah, well, I'm just giving you an example, right? We haven't owned a TV in probably 10 years. 14, maybe like 8. But you know what I'm saying, man. I was on Frontier this morning, Panda. Logged back in, got to my base, and then I've set off with just my vehicle, all my Nomad gear. I actually need, if anybody comes across Nomad boots, I will pay handsomely for them. Mine's have got a hole in them. This is so awkward. I know a guy. I know lots of guys, Panda. I haven't owned it. They're so useless. What's useless? Tellies. Where are you down south? I am. What's it called? Erie. I don't know. Somewhere down south. I'm heading west. Nearly said west there. I'm heading west because I haven't explored much of that side. So I'm just on a proper nomad adventure on my own. This is like This looks more like a mini head than a skull. The quality, man. Yeah, this wee guy here. Just above that shoulder is more like a miniature head than, you know, like a shrunken head. I mean, it is painted that colour though, and then sort of other stuff washed over it. Relatable, didn't have a backup mouse when I was trying to fix my other one, so I had to sit through a 2-minute ad. See? You know what I'm talking about. Least path of resistance. But then I'm seeing other ones. I'm seeing like, is it no, Zin. What are the guys? No, not Xenos. What's the guys with like the glowing green eyes that come out of the warp? Necrons. No, maybe not Necrons. On Space Marines, on the first game, there's like these guys that come out. Necrons. Maybe. That's not. I've googled Necrons and they look more like alien creatures than. I'll tell you what's annoying, saying I'll have it at 6:30, then 7, then 8:30. Bitch, fuck you. What the hell are you talking about, Panda? What were we talking about? Remote controls, TV, ads, lettuce. Oh. The devil's lettuce. Chaos Space Marines or something. Yeah. Chaos Space. To be fair, it's more like the glowing eyes anyway. Oh, pretty cool. I want to find them now. I want to find them. I installed the game once I finished it. Don't know. I'll need to screenshot or something. But they looked really cool. Like I'm looking at them, going, I'd like to paint that. Like I wouldn't mind now getting like a Captain Titus, specifically just Captain Titus mini if it even exists. Just because I've played the game. Can't find anything about it, man. I'll need to screenshot it. Nah, I can't see anything about it, man. It's so annoying because they genuinely were, because they were actually quite difficult. One of them shooting at you would get your shield down pretty quick. Ah, fuck knows. Anyway, we'll be there for you. I'll install it again, get a quick screen. In fact, I might even have a little recording of it because I did do a few. Not them. Yeah, these guys. Well, maybe they don't have green eyes. If I go desktop. See these guys? Nah, I thought, yeah, they do have green eyes. The quality's really crap, but see these guys on the floor? Yeah, that him. See there. I'd like to like recreate something like this. Like have like a Captain Titus, some of these guys kicking about, a little scene like this, and then some actual Chaos Marines that come out like that guy. But yeah, these guys, what are they? Chaos Cultists. That's right, because I've played them in Gladius. Oh my good lord. I'm not even on that screen. Anyway. Yeah, anyway, we're kind of getting sidetracked. Oh, there's your, there's your thing, man. I thought play Space Marine 2, then you'll have a cool idea for a diorama. Oh, really? I've just gone really sick. I feel really, really sick. I've gone all hot and I feel sick as shit. Here we are. There's another skull at the bottom there. I'm just going to fight through. Oh man, that's just come over me. Whew. Time is it? Yeah, I hope this goes away, man. That is not nice. Oh, this is so cool. I feel like such a nerd, but I'm like, this is starting to really take shape. Ooh. Oh, wow. I'm really fighting it. I'm still here feeling glonky. Are you all right? Do you need me to stop? I think I might stop anyway. I'm feeling too baked. Drink some water. Good idea. Rub his tummy. It's a nibble. Like take a break, or like stop. Look how cool that is looking though. I want to get some other colours on it so it can start to really. So we've got 3 colours on, well, 4 really. Metals, the bronze, the skeleton colour, and obviously the greens. Chunder on live, don't want to see that. I thought you were telling me there. It's muggy. If you know what that means, it's muggy. It's humid. It's only like, I don't know. It'll only be like 12 or 13 degrees, 14 degrees. But it's 77% humidity. So that's part of the problem, right? Inhaled paint chips. That is getting added. Welcome, coach. Oh my. Coach. Message, chat, send message. There we go. Stop if you're not feeling well, mate. Go lay down. So now you all are feeling what I feel on a daily. Oh, it's not that humid over there. Trust me. Everybody comes over to Scotland or the UK and they're like, "Can you call William by his real name, please? Some respect." Why is ninjutsu one of the redeemed? I can't even remember a coach saying that. 22 degrees. It's 22 degrees in Ireland. That's a absolute first, is it not? At this time of night, I mean. Come chill with me and William. What's William's real name then? Dinner. Actually, yes, I can. The only reason why it's a little worse there for you guys is y'all don't put AC in your homes. Because 99% of the time we don't need it. Oh, Sir William. Lunch, of course. Lunch. Dinner. What did I call it? Did I say dinner? Whoa. He's huge, man. What are you on about? William's massive. He's like a dog. Oh, why do I feel so sick all of a sudden? Pretty sure our northern friends here in America has them. What, giant rabbits? I've got a wife beater on. I'm tempted to take this off, but then everyone will laugh, so I'll just keep it open. Maybe it's all the paint fumes. Bach. Ah, I missed a bit of brass. But let's do that because there's another vial. Glonky. Like, how bad are you? Do I need to come through and like hold your head or something? I've not even had any, mate. It's not even. Mine's is just. I don't know. I didn't touch any of that cone, and I refuse to from now on. I'm losing some of those divots. Right. Fuck. I'm a growing boy. I need a decent sized portion. ACs, but we probably like what he is now. What size? He's the same size as our terrier. Yeah. Invest in Matt. I don't know if it is that, man. Don't know. I've been getting random bouts of sickness for about a week now. Like last night I felt the same. We were watching Manifest, and then towards like I don't know halfway through, I was like, oh. I'm going to leave it there. I really wanted to continue on. Really wanted to keep going. This is rank, man. Where I now we know investment, but where I am, AC is a must-have, and I need heat stroke is real. What even indoors? Your houses are like our houses are stone, right? Ours are solid stone. So the room I'm in, it can be like 25, 30 degrees outside, and in here is still like room temperature, like 20 degrees. It doesn't. This room doesn't get hot. And it's because it's a pure stone brick building. That's my understanding anyway. Get nude, cool off. I don't even know if it's that, man. I just my tummy, right? No worries, dude. Take it easy. Nah, appreciate all the help, Josh. I'll try and stop by your stream tomorrow, or at least give you a lurk anyway. If you want to see a real guy painting, how to do it properly, give Josh a follow. The humidity. I didn't think America was as humid as this, as Europe, or not even Europe, but Scotland. Because even the other people come over from like Spain and France, right? That have been at work, and they've come over and they're like, it's like 22 degrees, and they're like, how do you cope with this? And they're absolutely like melting, like dripping. They're like, they can chill in Spain at like 35, 39 degrees, and it's fine for them, right? And they're here in 22 degrees, and they're going, this is horrible. Then you sell yourself short. You're doing great. We're getting, we're learning. We're learning. I do not expect this to be, anywhere near the picture that's on the crafting scene there, but I've sunk again, haven't I? Have a cone to settle you down. Fuck off. But do you want me to go to the hospital? I would literally put me in hospital because I'd end up vomiting my load, and then I'd be dehydrated and all the rest. Fuck. Spain is a dry heat. Exactly. Mate, American humidity, especially in places like Florida, it's like being on. Oh, really? I have no idea. Like I said, I'm not cultured in that way at all. I haven't travelled. In the school building I worked in, it's all concrete, but the air is so fucking warm and humid it overpowered that cool air of what was left. Oh, really? I thought America was. I mean, yeah, I suppose it is quite. There's parts of it that's quite tropical, right? Mixes of swampland, surrounded by bodies of water. Okay, okay. This guy gets it. This guy. Biggest thing I can say is don't compare your work to others. Comparing is a quick way to sap your joy. No, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I'm not like overwhelmed by. I gotta like to consume everybody's work, and even Hosty was like, I don't want to send you too much stuff, like images and stuff, because like tips and whatnot, because you got to learn your way. But I like to consume it all, and then I'll make my decision or whatnot. So I'll have a good browse your Instagram, get some examples. You take care of him when he gets off. I need to take care of her. Sounds like she's probably worse than me. Says, don't, our building materials are so mixed. Some places are wood because there is so much of it. Some are concrete because of weather. Probably the same as here, right? The modern houses that are being put up nowadays are just timber frames. Whereas all the old houses from like 1800s, 1900s, they're all just pure stone walls. Like this wall here, right? I was putting on the same wall on the other side of the window. We were putting a speed punch bag, and it's just plasterboard, a few beams, and then concrete, the brick walls. So there's not even like insulation in between, right? But yeah, you've got, I don't know, 5-10 mil thick plasterboard screwed onto some wooden beams that are screwed into the concrete wall. Have hay in the walls. Hey, hay's a good insulator, man. That and sheep wool, right? Eco-friendly and whatnot. It sounds a bit Miss Trunchbull is full stoned. I know. I'll let you go and see what she's like. Told her not to do it, man. Told her. She was like, I'm going to do it. I was like, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm actually starting to feel a bit better. I don't know what that was. But I'll leave it there anyway. Sorry for the short stream, folks. I did want to make a bit more progress on that, but I'll come back to it probably on Thursday. We'll do a bit of gaming tomorrow. Might do Frontier. Might do Warhammer something. Gladius. Rogue Trader. Something. Might even continue to paint this. Who knows? But yeah. I'm just waffling. Right. Are we raiding out? Who's on? Holy shit. I thought I was getting better. Jace the Face. He's doing miniatures. What's he doing? Building a new vampire lord. Oh, Isla's on. He's on Zomboid. Or Valhue miniatures. We'll do Zomboid. I don't think we've not raided him. Did we raid him? We did raid him. That's how we first. I think I was on his stream before, but I think Panda sent us there. Came in here a few times. Valhue. Oh, so he was right at the bottom. There we go. Miniatures and models. Let's keep it on the theme. Have a cone. The family that cones together stays together. Something like that. Invest in those masks. Maybe not use or something. It's too big and bulky, man. Mrs. has got one. We're doing bleach paintings and whatnot. There's no chance. I reckon it's just because I'm not. All the other times I've been painting this, I haven't been ill previously, so I think it's just a combination of all that. But we'll head over to Valhue, see what he's painting. Blood Angels today. So we'll see what he's got to say. Coach's net. Oh, really? I did not know that. Well, I'll chill with him for a bit. I mean, I was on a wee bit before stream and whatever else, but right, folks. Share the love. Valhue's doing some Blood Angels. Need to learn what they are. Look like Space Marines, but red with gold helmets. Maybe get some tips. Right, folks. Catch you next time. See you tomorrow.